Hello, everybody. Welcome back to our AC Shadows playthrough. This is episode number 34. Last time we covered the identity of the Fool as Issei Sadauki, probably the most unsurprising reveal of them all. And we're getting a letter he sent to his brother who he poisoned. We also decided to play through his assassination as Naue. And the way I'm kind of dividing things up, the Fox is definitely going to be taken out by Naue. Mitsuhide is going to be Naue's. Horseman, we'll see. The Noble, I'm gonna do Yasuke, or no, probably Naue for the Ox, but we'll see. It might be Yasuke's. Yasuke's and Yasuke's. Since these are all blocked by Yasuke quests, I think it's only fair that I do Yasuke, for these three. And then probably Yasuke, but I'm not sure. Naue definitely got Ito, or has already gotten 3 of them. She's gonna get her 4th here, and she's definitely taking out Akechi Mitsuhide in this playthrough. So I don't feel like it's unfair to maybe give the Ox to Yasuke, and at least for assassinations do half and half, since they did, after all, result in his lord's death, and a good samurai would avenge his lord. So yeah, with that plan out in the open, let's talk with the letter thief. I probably should have attacked. It'll turn out to be that I probably should have attacked him, but I don't care. Let's pray. Ooh, someone left. Nope, nobody left anything. Thought somebody left like a rod of bamboo there, but then I realized that's just the way the thing is. My damage is temporarily increased. Perfect. So if it should come to a fight.
Who enters my forest?
Can't tell if you're drunk or just pathetic.
It is I, the Oni. Haven't you heard? You should be careful around here.
You look like a thief to me.
And you look like you're trying to be tough. You see how deceiving looks can be?
You took a letter. I'm here to take it back.
You're cute when you're mad. Come and get it. So that's how it's going to be.
Oh wow, mate. That start. I will say though, telling a child that you think she's cute when she's mad is really creepy. I don't know why the devs added that line for him. Oh, I screwed it up.
Ooh, that hurt.
You are good, but I'm better.
I just want the letter you took.
Nah, the real fight hasn't even started.
Again?
Now who's better?
I like your confidence.
Ew. Just no, she's what, 13 and you're being flirty with her? No.
That didn't have to be so hard.
That's the most fun I've had since I got here.
Just give me the letter.
Fair fight. It's yours. I can't read anyway. I'm bored of this place. I was hoping for more nobles. Maybe even those Issei idiots.
What do you have against the Ise clan?
Other than being rich. I had a girl in Kyoto once. Really cute too. She was Sadauki's servant. He treated her like dirt. So I'm going to repay them. I'm not with her anymore though, if that interests you.
I'll keep that in mind.
Anyway, I heard some rich merchants are passing through villages near here soon. I'll be looking for them, if you need me.
I don't
Again.
recognize the language in this letter. And what's this? There's something else with the letter.
Again. What is wrong with the developers? She's what, 13? Are you actually kidding me? Just age her up a little bit if you're gonna make someone go flirty with her. But with a 13-year-old? Or at least someone who looks 13? No. Just no. No. Okay, so I actually did some digging. Apparently Naue is 17? She does not look 17. Okay, that's a little little bit less creepy, but she does not look 17. Are you kidding me? She very much does not look 17. Arashiyama Forest. Okay, well that does make me say, or that for me, I know I complained earlier about how it seemed weird that she's so young. If she's 17, I drop that complaint. That totally makes more sense. She still like looks 13, but if she is 17 and everyone is treating her like she's 17 or like that age, which it does seem like people are, then I don't see any like reason to complain anymore, and that was just me being stupid. So I apologize. Perfectly fine with her as the protagonist, apart from that complaint, and that complaint has since proven to be ignorant. Alright, anyways, the Arashiyama Forest site in western Kyoto, located in the Ukiyo-ku district, has been a famous scenic site since the Heian period, when it became a place of pleasure for emperors and court nobles. It includes the Hozugawa Valley, which is nestled in a gorge between the Arashiyama and Kamiyama Mountains. Downstream, the river forms a kind of lake spanned by the famous Togetsu-kyo Bridge. Poets have praised the beauty of the valley with its cherry blossoms in spring and red leaves in autumn. People have long enjoyed boating on the lake or navigating the river's rapids. In the 14th century, the Tenryuji temple was built near the village of Saganao, one of the great Zen temples in the capital, whose income partially came from the exploitation, jeez, I can't read, of the Arashiyama forests for timber. Tenryuji is best known for its Zen garden, one of the earliest and most beautiful in the capital. It was created by the Zen monk Muso Soseki, the temple's first abbot, in the 1340s. The temple burned down several times throughout history, although it was rebuilt. The motto of Japan. Not far from the Tenryuji is the famous Nonomiya Shrine, literally a palace in the in the countryside, where the future Issei priestess would undergo abstinence and purify themselves before assuming her duties. Future Issei priestess would under. Okay, that is really, really, really weirdly worded. Because you're switching from they, them to she, her. Either that or you're switching from multiple to singular. It should say where the future Issei priestesses would undergo abstinence and purify themselves before assuming their duties, or where where future Issei priestesses where the future Issei priestess would undergo abstinence and purify herself before assuming her duties, because then you know it's a singular. There you're switching. That's just not a grammatically correct sentence. Today the site is famous for its remarkable path through the bamboo grove. Or if it is, that is the weirdest way I've ever heard that phrased, and I can't tell what the shift is supposed to be, though I can guess clearly. Engraving, gear, who cares? Alright, inventory. It's Yasuke. Who's got the new stuff in his inventory? No, there's just no way to clear that weird notification. Oh, hey, the messenger came to us. That's nice. Probably was just shocked at what we did.
You survived? Did you get the letter?
Yes, but I can't understand the code. Could you read it?
I'm still learning, but let me try. Your arguments. So much I do not help.
I meant
will.
read it out loud.
Right.
To me.
Oh, sorry. Sadatame, your arguments are empty. We have already won. I do not need or want your help. I will not write again. Sadaoki.
Lord Sadatame was telling the truth. Take that letter back to your lord. He will be eager to have it.
What about the second letter? Trophy earned, the thief. Or it's a bronze trophy, meet Ganojo. Quest completed, new quest, the Rising Tide. So I guess he can be recruited as another associate. Good to know. I want to do this so badly.
I should
Screw
stay
it.
hidden here.
I wanted the ration and them on. Gotta say, his bombs, Ganojo's bombs, were very effective. The Rising Tide. An intercepted letter mentions Issei Sadaoki's attendance at an upcoming sumo match, giving Naoe and Yasuke the unexpected opportunity to corner him. Oh. Cool. So, yeah. First, we're going to do Inside Help. Say Sadatami's friend Ujimasa can help infiltrate Yamazaki Castle. He is hiding in Kiyomizu Deira Temple. Sorry, someone's car alarm going off. Where is that going to be? Hills of Meeting in the southwest. It's going to be like here. Called it! I probably could have run there, but you know what? Might as well use my Scouts Fist since I'm not using them to loot anything this season. So there's no other real reason to use or to not use them apart from like other stuff that doesn't really matter. And I think I will do a bunch of contracts after this just to make sure I get the supplies to upgrade my hideout. But we'll see. Fun fact, apparently random enemies carry 800 mon. Like if I were to have attacked the Mitsumune's Iko Iki after we took or we assaulted I'm too far north. After we assaulted Amagasaki Castle, if I had killed them when we were out here together at the Muko post town, I had a chance to get 800 mon, which would have been very helpful, but I didn't take it because I didn't think of it. But yeah, I saw someone else's video where they did that, which was really funny. I was so like, I thought that might have been some good gold. Or not gold, mon. Been playing some Skyrim recently, in case you couldn't tell. Let's see. And Bannerlord too, to be fair. Actually, it's probably more Bannerlord that's got me saying gold, because they do say Septum as much as gold in Skyrim. Alright, I could refresh Scouts, but I don't really care about that right now. That's gonna be fun going up to Miyazu Bay, but not nearly as fun as seeing whatever the heck this is at the Sutomo Gate. That's the first time I've seen an electric vehicle for the USPS, the one that's currently outside my house. So, Poochie's probably gonna start barking. And it is quiet too. No clunking or sound. It's just going. Welcome to the Hills of Meeting. probably scope out the area, and then I'm gonna go and get that sync point. Discovery, Kiyomizudera Temple. Okay, looks like he's down there in the settlement. I guess it's not really a settlement, it's just a bigger part of the temple. Man, this is quite the nice place. Yeah, it's not...
Welcome to the Kiyomizudera water stream.
I thought that was like a housing area, but it's not. It's clearly part of the temple. Curse the fact that it's always nighttime. It's always nighttime in this game. I mean, I've had this problem before with other games, but I think it was Valhalla. But it's always nighttime. Yeah, it was Valhalla. What is it with Assassin's Creed games and never having a proper daytime? It's really annoying. Alright, well, let's go back and get that sunk point to end the episode, I think. It'll give us a little bit of a fast travel option. But yeah, I'm annoyed. What is it with there never being a proper daytime in these games? At least with the last... We'll also read that codex page. At least with the last one, it wasn't like you couldn't just move the time forward to the day. I mean, sure, you could probably hack the fact that... Or not hack, but exploit the fact that it's... there's a day-night cycle to... Or a controllable day-night cycle to always make it nighttime when you're infiltrating forts. But not everybody does that, and it really... It takes away from the game more than it helps the game, in my opinion. Alright, let's get this codex page and read it, and then we'll end the episode. I figured there'd be a codex page around here. Yamashiro. Yamashiro constitutes one of the provinces of Kinai, at the center of which is the capital Kyoto. The former capital Heijikyo, Nara, was abandoned in 784, and after an interlude of 10 years where the court settled in Nagaoka in the south of Yamashiro, Heian-kyo, Kyoto, or capital, was founded in 794. As a result, this province is a significant political center for the country. It's really interesting thinking about times when cities were just abandoned, isn't it? That couldn't happen anymore. Yamashiro is geographically divided between the plain of Kyoto, which continues south towards the sea, a rice-growing and populated region, and the entire northern part of the province covered with mountains and forests, which is snow-covered for part of the winter and sparsely populated. The province is crossed by two major rivers. There are main rivers, the Kamo and the Katsura, which converge south of the capital and flow into the Yodo. There are famous monasteries such as Mount Heiji, which was burned down by Oda Nobunaga, the center of Tendai Buddhism, and Mount Kurama. Mount Kurama was built to protect Kyoto from bad influences emerging from the northeast, according to Feng Shui, Chinese geomancy. The northeast was populated by Tengu, fantastic beings living in the Japanese mountains, and legendary creatures of popular religion who come to persecute the living. Hideyoshi Toyotomi had Fushimi Castle built in the southern suburbs of Kyoto, where he resided from 594 until his death. Around Fushimi, an agglomeration developed. Development works carried out by Hideyoshi, as well as digging the Takasegawa Canal, allowed for a faster connection between the port of Osaka and Kyoto. As a result, Fushimi was made the port of the capital and contributed to the improved connection between the two main cities that were 40 kilometers apart. Cool. Love that they copyright historical information as their own. Such a typical greedy Ubisoft move. Anyways, thank you all for watching. I hope you have all enjoyed. I'll see you all in the next one. Ooh, look around us. There's some interesting stuff. What is that way? Omi? Nope. That's looking more towards Ugura Pond. Some stuff in the mountains. Kyoto itself, which is bigger than it looks because it's so spread out. And mountain ranges. Till next time. Mizudera Pagoda synced. So is this the only sync audio then in the entire game? Or will it change once we switch to, like, say, Yasuke? Viewpoint, undiscovered location. Ooh, it's turning to daytime, finally! 964 meters away, 1370. Viewpoint 967. A lot of undiscovered locations, but then again, we really haven't entered Yamashiro at all. Ooh, viewpoint. So this is kind of like when we were first looking through Setsu. There's a palace there. Sync points everywhere. 1287, 545, 985. More undiscovered locations. Viewpoint. Viewpoint on the hill. Undiscovered location. More undiscovered locations. Literally everywhere. Two pretty close there. And then discovered location. Undiscovered location. Let's take a look at the map now. Whew. Well, that just gave us a whole heck of a lot of sync points. Pretty much all the ones in Yamashiro, apart from the Highlands. Mount Heiji there. Gives a question mark around Mount Heiji. And a couple things within Omi. Alright, until next time.